The first is Leslie Rogalski. She's making earrings at their easiest. 2 simple techniques turn a pair of beads into earrings in less than a minute. Then it's viewer questions with Katie Hacker and how to organize your workspace. Next up, it's more easy earrings with Mark Nelson. These are 5-minute earrings using metal clay. You want to be sure to keep at least 1 pair for you. Then it's time to go on location with Barb Swift in Philadelphia. Last up, I'll be back with the final segment to this series and a little tutorial on diamonds. So let's go make some gifts. Did you know that you can make a pair of earrings in about a minute? Well, today we're talking about fast and wonderful design gift ideas, and Leslie Rogalski is here. She is the editor-in-chief of Step by Step Beads, and you tell me that you can make earrings in a minute.
Yes, in less than a minute.
Less than a minute, okay.
Let's get started. The easiest thing to do is simply to put a beautiful component on an ear wire. And you literally find a nice component that has a hole in it that you can just slide right on, and there you go.
Okay, that was probably about 10 seconds.
Yes, that's right. Now, another technique you can do to attach a cool finding, and I want to tell you that this is all about finding that pair of wonderful, special little beads that, and the easy way to put them
alone.
That can stand alone, and that's what it's about. Now, you can use a jump ring like I have here, where you're just going to take these. This is a really cool modern component with an oval jump ring, and you're just going to slide it right on. Take your pliers, and I'm going to use my fingers to fold it back together, and bend it back together, just like that. There. Done. Now this one is just attached just to the ear wire itself.
So you don't even have to use the jump ring.
So you don't, but the jump ring adds a little motion to it, which is nice. Which you could do over here. There's one with a beautiful crystal. Again, you have that elegant pair of just something that's really cool to wear. Now I'm going to show you how to do a wire wrap loop, which is another way to create a way to hang it from your earring. And as you'll see these, you notice that there's lots of different kinds of ear wires. So the variety of the materials, even in this very simple technique, really makes things very unique and individual and just as fast. So I take a round nose pliers, and I have this on a head pin, on a nice solid silver head pin, with a little extra crystal above the bead, and I'm going to bend it sideways to give myself a little room to make a wrap. And then I bring it around the pliers, reposition the pliers. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's
like a genie bottle. Reminds me
it does look like a genie bottle. It's a rhodium plated bead with little CZs stuck in there. Okay, I'm going to reposition this, and you're just going to bring this around and make your wrap. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Doesn't need much because it's just going to be functional. And then I'm going to take my flush wire cutter, get really in close there. Put my hand over it so nobody gets stabbed. And there you go, you have the little dangle. And all you have to do is stick it right on the ear wire like that.
Wow.
And you're finished. How fast is that?
That's really fast.
Now,
and you know what? It looks good too.
It
because
does.
There's fast, and then there's fast and looks good.
Well,
Two
and
different things.
It's really all about the materials that you're using. The beads, the ear wires, it's sterling or something that's really attractive. The little sparkle if you want it. Here's even a very easy way to add even a little extra glamour. Just between the ear wire and the wrap loop with a jump ring, attach a little fun little piece of chain, a beautiful to scale. Look at that. It's really wonderful. And it would be just so dramatic for evening wear. It's very dressy. Of course, if you put an industrial component at the end, it would have an entirely different look. Still just as fun. So coming back to the different kinds of ear wires and beads that you can use with just these 2 techniques, the jump rings and the wire wrap loops, or even just attaching them to the ear wire, that's all you need. You can see these are very cool. A little bit of modernity, and I have a head pin that has a decorative end.
Oh, that adds something even to it too.
It does. It adds texture. I have 2 different color beads here. We've talked about asymmetry before. In this pair of earrings, we have components that I've reversed so that you have a dangle on a jump ring again. Like I just showed you, the ear wire is simply just open and closed around the top of it. Now the triangle's upside down, and I would attach the drop, the crystal drop to the end with another jump ring and the ear wire attached, so you have
this. It's kind of two different versions using the same material.
It's exactly the same, except you gave it a little twist because you turned it upside down.
Exactly.
Now you can use beads like these beautiful lampwork beads with a little crystal wire wrap loop, a slightly different kind of an ear wire again. It's all up to you and the taste and the style that you're looking for. And if you look at some of the things that we brought.
Let's look at some of the other items that you brought. You can see at the very end, starting with the crystals. I just love the look of the crystals. And look at the flower.
Aren't they fun? Yvonne Irving makes these really cool elements.
Yeah.
There's Venetian glass, there's ceramic and porcelain.
That's perfect. Thanks a lot, Leslie.
Thanks, Katina.
Well, up next is going to be Katie Hacker.